Trisha Campbell, and this is Style with Soul. Are you guys ready to get the party started? All right, let's go. So I just wanted to take some time to tell you a little bit about me. I live in Ventura, California. I was born in Buffalo, New York, and I moved out here about 9 years ago with my wife from Orlando, Florida. So I only have one corner of the country left to live in the Pacific Northwest, which I would love to do someday. I'm not sure if I'm ready to live in snow again though, but you never know, we'll see. I have 5 cats. We have 5 cats, no kids, but we love our cats like they're our kids. I have a background in marketing. I worked in respiratory therapy sales for a little bit, for about 4 years, and did a lot of cold calling. I also worked at a couple of nonprofit agencies, managed a yoga studio, and worked with a drug and alcohol recovery center in Malibu. During that time, I got my bachelor's degree in health science, so health and fit and lifestyle are really important to me. And then 10 years later, 10 years later, I went back to grad school and got my master's degree in 2014 in depth psychology, which is the psychology of the unconscious, and we can talk about that another time. And I was in a doctorate program working on my PhD. So in the middle of all this, I was working, going to school, and trying to just figure out life, right? So I was looking for something to do where I could make my own schedule, be able to make some money and be successful, right? Like, who wouldn't want to do that? Also during this time, I was diagnosed with some chronic illnesses that made life pretty challenging, and they still do. So we'll have a lot to talk about on those things as well. And so I got into social selling for that reason, to be able to take care of myself, go to appointments if I needed to work from my bed if I needed to. So I came to social selling about 2 years ago, like I said, and I started my business. It was June of 2017, so not quite 2 years. And I was really excited. I have wanted to be a business owner for a long time. I just love the idea of starting something from nothing and building it up and seeing how it grows. And unfortunately, I didn't find what I was looking for with my previous company. I found that I was spending more than full time working my business, and I wasn't having the financial reward that I had expected, right? And in turn, I was also still having a lot of stress and strain put on my body. In the middle of all this, I ended up leaving my dissertation program, which was the best decision for me. And I was able to focus solely on my business. So I figured, oh, well, I have all this time to focus on my business now, then, things should really take off. And again, it just didn't live up to what I had anticipated. I got very frustrated and decided that I was going to leave social selling altogether, and then a friend presented me with this opportunity with Piphany, and the model, it was different from where I left. Really seemed like their morals and values were more aligned with mine, and I fell in love with the company, with its CEO, with the lead designer, and I've been a Piphany stylist now for about 5 months, and it's all that I had hoped it would be. I've met some amazing women and made some like lifelong friendships in just a short period of time, right? Like, you never would think that would happen. I'm able to work from anywhere. I can work from my bed. I can purchase things for customers and send invoices from my bed. I don't have to ship anything out, so that's taken away. I don't have to deal with returns or exchanges, which is awesome. But those are just the the pieces of the business part that I found value in. As I mentioned, or maybe I didn't, I think that clothing is a direct representation of your inner landscape. So the way we fashion ourselves tells a story, and the story of your style tells your story. Let me try that again. Your style tells your own story. Okay, and what I mean by that is it's the first thing people see, right? When you are across a room or you walk up to somebody, one of the first things they're gonna see, if they don't see your smile, right, is gonna be what you have on. And I take pride in that. I don't have days where I always feel good, and I don't have days where I can dress up and look like this, right? And I know that there are other people out there feeling the same way. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're a career woman working in an office or whatever industry that you're working in, I know that for me, in my downtime and when I want to be comfortable, I still want to look good, right? I think I want to feel stylish. I don't want to feel frumpy. I don't want to feel unpretty, I guess, which I struggle with. My own stuff, not yours. And I have found that even with the athleisure wear or the comfortable wear that Piphany has, that I still look stylish. I can throw on a pair of shoes and maybe a pair of glasses and a hat and still walk out the door and go to the grocery store and not feel like I'm going out in my pajamas. Who doesn't love that, right? Anyways, I think that's all for now. I'm not really sure what else I have to share. If I find anything else, I'll definitely post it here and you guys can learn more about it. If you've got questions, please feel free to ask me. You can comment below. You can email me at yoursoulstylist@gmail.com. You can find my shopping community at shopyoursoulstyle.com, and I'd love to have you there. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel so that you can get to know more about me and I can get to know more about you. All right, you guys, keep it simple, sassy, and soulful.